Yo, mic check, 1, 2. You are watching Quest Convo, where we talk the culture because we are the culture. I'm your favorite hip hop connoisseur, Drew SoulQuest, and you are watching the trending talk edition of Quest Convo. My right hand, Von Shula, ain't here, but my other guy is definitely on the pod today. Rapper, singer, new media personality holding it down, my guy Last Page.
What's good? What's good?
What up, man? I'm good,
Man,
man. How you feeling, man?
man, I feel good. I'm alive,
Right.
breathing, you know what I'm saying? Bills paid, food in the fridge, you
Oh, that's
know.
what it do right there.
You
Shit.
feel me? You feel
For
me?
sure.
For
Hell
real.
yeah. It's motherfuckers gotta appreciate the little things.
Yeah,
Got
definitely.
to, got to. But yeah, man, I'm definitely glad you joined me today, man. We gonna chop it up. So trending talk, man. We do these episodes every once in a while. Trending talk is pretty much just that, where we talk our shit, give our perspective about the week in hip hop and the week in culture, some of the good and bad and ugly that went on during the week. So yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. A couple minutes. But y'all already know, got to start off every show showing that love, because y'all get that love. I got to give it back. I appreciate everybody that's showing love to Quest Convo, everybody that's watching it, sharing it, all that good stuff. If you're watching it on YouTube right now, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you are aware every time we drop that dopeness for you. And please do not forget dopest They are tees and hoodies made for cool people that love hip hop culture, and they are created by cool people that love hip hop culture. And I'm gonna stop for a second. That's a very important thing in these times. It's a whole bunch of culture vultures. It's people that sell to black folks and sell to the culture, and they don't know about the culture. They're not really of the culture. So that's important when you actually got a brand that's dropping some dope shit, and you know that these people that are creating it and selling it to you really care about you and the culture. That's a big thing. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind, y'all. You can still use that promo code I love hip hop, and it'll get you 20% off all purchases. That's dopest hiphoptees.com. So yeah, man, that's it. So let's get right into it. Yeah, Paige, we're gonna start it off. We got a few things we want to talk about, but we got to start off with Mr. West, man. I'm a go on and let you start it off, and I'm gonna give my thoughts on it. But yeah, Mr. West, man, we got to
You
start off talking
know,
about this guy.
I used to defend this nigga, uh, when he used to do little dumb shit. I used to even think it was funny, but the fact that you went to that extent to wear an White Lives Matter shirt and thought that it was funny, or call yourself trying to make a mockery out of it, and then you had Candace Owens right next to you, bro. The black community does not fuck with her at all.
Mm,
They do.
mm,
The
mm.
black folks do not fuck with Candace Owens, dude. You know, Kanye West is the type of nigga. When I saw that Genius documentary, and it was
Mm-hmm.
a scene on there when what's dude name Tootie? What's the dude name that recorded it?
I forget. It's something like that. Yeah,
It's
I can't
something
remember.
like that. I
Yeah.
can't remember his name, but it was a scene where he was recording Kanye West having a conversation with white dudes, and his whole demeanor changed. Like he turned into like super white. Like the way he was talking to them and having conversations with them, it was so weird. It was
Mm.
so weird. So when I saw that scene and I'm looking at this shit that just recently went on, I can tell that he's the type of nigga that longs for white validation.
Yes, he does. And it's so ridiculous, man. Like, and it gets to a point where I'm gonna say this. I think if you in fashion, media, anything in the arts, business, all that stuff, I think all of us have a little bit of that. You know what I mean? Especially in the past. I think all of us have a little bit of that because they usually are the richest. They're the ones that sets the standards. Those are the
Mhm.
ones we strive to be like as far as finances go. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like, yay, at this point, first of all, you older now. Second of all, nigga, you got $1 billion, bro. Like you have done it. Like, why do you still feel like you gotta kiss their ass? Why do you feel like what they think still matters and set the bar? You talk all this shit, you the king of the culture and all this shit. Will be the king of the culture and get off these white people's nuts and stop
Get
acting
off
like,
their nuts. Quit
yeah,
collaborating with these different brands. Nigga got enough money where it could have been just Yeezy. No Yeezy Adidas, no Yeezy Gap, none of that shit. It could have just been straight Yeezy. You know what I mean? He talking about they trying to take my name and trying to make it where I can't use my name. Now, look, when I was fucking with Kanye West, he had a couple nice pair of shoes, but I ain't finna sit here and say all his shit was drip. His shit was fucking
mm-mm,
trash. It was trash. Then you know it's trash because he up here he's selling his shit in trash bags at Gap in big giant ass trash bags. This nigga know he's selling trash. You know what I'm saying?
mm-mm.
And
Yeah,
then was hating and jealous of Virgil Abloh when he got put on with Louis Vuitton. You know, Virgil Abloh was Kanye West's protege. What Virgil Abloh did for the culture will be nothing. Kanye could not compare to that. He will never be able to compare to that what Virgil Abloh did for the culture. Period.
definitely.
His
Definitely.
shoes was way better. Clothing line way better. You know what I'm saying? Fashion shows way better. His selection of music, how he rock out the crowd and be DJing, friends with all the MC. What nigga you know right now working for Louis Vuitton is for the culture. He was the only dude that was putting on for the culture and representing a high end brand.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. Virgil, once again, I felt Virgil created and presented his shit with us in mind. You know what I mean? Ye
Yes.
don't do that shit.
He don't
Ye
do
want
that.
the
He run to
yeah,
the Europeans and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he go over there with them. You know,
yeah.
he go and he a corny dude. He is a corny fucking dude. I'm glad they restricted him from social media because I was tired of seeing his post. I was tired of running into his shit. I
Yeah.
was tired. You the screenshot conversations with Diddy, Vori, talk about Rocky fuck Yoon and shit. Like this nigga was being messy as hell. Then you know where they cut him off at? When he made a statement about the Jews. That's
Yeah.
when they cut it. They like,
Right.
oh hell no, fuck that. You ain't finna say nothing about us. We ain't even finna give you a chance. When you wake up, nigga, your shit is suspended.
Exactly. Nigga, we run shit. You ain't about to talk
Yeah,
about
we run
us.
exactly. We run shit. As soon as you say something about the
Yes.
Jews, man, it's off with your head, bro. They already made an example out of Nick Cannon. Well, you see how long that brother had to tap dance to get wild and out back on air.
My whole thing with Ye, it's like, and I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of people feel like this. You know, some people still are at this point like 100% like fuck that nigga, and then some are kind of in between or whatever. But I'm just gonna take it back, try to make it as short as possible. So Kanye West, we know the impact he's had on the music game has been a motherfucker. It's like college dropout, late registration. I'm gonna say so. I'll say college dropout, late registration, and then my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. Hands down, three of the best, most impactful motherfucking hip hop albums ever. Them motherfuckers are
Mhm.
flawless. They impactful. That nigga introduced a whole new vibe to rap that nobody was on.
Right.
Nobody had a damn rap song about Jesus playing in the club on the radio, all that stuff. He was just groundbreaking with it. And through the music, super pro black, talking that shit. like he's for us, this, that. Yeah, fuck George Bush.
He don't
George
like
Bush don't
black
care about.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like his whole first few years in the game was just like, yeah, this dude is for us like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the music, the black love, the black empowerment, the this, the that. And then somewhere along the way, and then a lot of people will agree, kind of like after his mama died, that's when he kind of flipped the switch, which
Mm-hmm.
if you compare the timelines of when he started doing the bullshit, that's when it kind of came up. But I will say, even through the comments he's made, even through the Trump shit, because I was like, even with that,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fucked up. You shouldn't do that. But at the end of the day, everybody got the right to choose whoever the fuck they want to choose politically. And then I know a lot of even other black people outside of entertainment and all that shit was literally just supporting that nigga Trump because Trump is for the rich. So if I'm a rich black motherfucker, this nigga's looking out for me on these tax breaks. I'm about to, ooh shit.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all for Trump. Yeah, fuck what y'all broke niggas talking about. This nigga's about to he's about to hook me up on the tax. And I know a lot of, rich black motherfuckers was on that. So I even let that shit slide. But this shit right here, it just hits different. You in Fashion Week, in Paris, world stage, everybody's watching, everybody's there, all the white elites, all that. And you and Candace Owens drop that picture and motherfuckers ain't shut up about it since. White.
Lauren Hill's daughter was there with a White Lives Matter shirt on.
Oh.
Yes. You ain't see that shit? Yeah. Lauren Hill
No.
daughter was there, bro. Everybody like, what the fuck? Man, Lauren Hill,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure she went the fuck off on
Wow.
her daughter. Nigga, Lauren Hill daughter was there and she was smiling and shit, proudly wearing the motherfucking shirt, bro.
That's crazy.
That shit was heavy. Jaden Smith walked out. He like, fuck this.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, he like,
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
that.
And another thing too, so it hit even differently because the White Lives Matter, that was enough. But then, did you see what was on the front of the shirt? That's
Yes, the Pope.
yeah. So this nigga, so they was wearing him and Candace was wearing the shirts. His models was wearing the shirts, and they said through the different shirts he had like 2 to 3 pictures of different popes, like through history or whatever, and said it had Spanish text on there. I can't pronounce this shit correctly. Seguemos te impelo. Well, and I know I'm fucking it up. Sorry, all my Spanish people. I know I'm fucking that up. But pretty much it means we will follow your example. So you got on a White Lives Matter on the back, and then on the front, got a picture of a white pope talking about we will follow your example. So I interpret that. Are you talking about trying to be on some spiritual shit, or are you saying on some straight white shit? Because you got white in the front, white in the back, and then we will follow your example. So is that what you're saying? We're gonna follow the example of the white people?
I mean,
I
let's keep it a buck. All white lives always mattered.
always
We
will.
know that it always mattered and it always will. They've always been favored. You know what I'm saying? There's always been favoritism for them in any under any circumstances in any department, whatever. It don't matter. They are still gonna be favored no matter what. So why do you have to throw that in our faces? We know this shit. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? But like Boosie said, nigga, give us our glory, nigga. That was our shit.
Yeah.
You know, you out here walking around with these shirts on and shit like it's funny. If did nobody find that funny, he's a
No.
clown, man. I'm counseling. He counseled 100%. I don't give a fuck about what he dropping. I don't care about
Yeah.
nothing because his music been trash as fuck anyway. Just like that trash ass shit he was selling at the Gap. All his
Yeah.
shit been trash. Then he
Yeah.
out here looking homeless and shit. Look like he ain't washed his ass in weeks. What's wrong with the nigga wearing oversized boots, motherfucking bedazzled ass flip flops and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are
Ooh,
those? Why the nigga
shit.
got on bedazzled flip flops, bro?
Yeah,
This nigga tripping.
yeah, and
That
it's
nigga look
like
like he got ticks. He look like he got fleas and ticks in his beard and shit. He look like
niggas
he
paying
just literally just sit outside and sleep. Like he just don't give a fuck. Like he need help. He needs some
Yeah,
help.
man. He do. It's like, and the reasons, he gave like multiple reasons. Okay, like the one he was talking about, yeah, he thought it was funny, and then he was like, when it first happened, he dropped that talking about where Black Lives Matters, is a scam anyway. Cause which is kind of fucked up, because they was like embezzling money or whatever. That's still under investigation. They trying to go through that. He was saying that shit. And it's like, even if that's the case, that still don't validate you wearing this fucking shirt. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And then he was like, he was trying to explain it from an artistic perspective, talking about, well, the shirt represents like a future alternative world where, because white people have been saying that for the last few years, that eventually they're going to be the minority and we going to be the majority and all that shit. So he was saying,
Hmm.
in a future alternative reality, this could be their reality and all that, which that's bullshit too, because I don't understand the white people that feel that way. I don't understand that mentality, because okay, so if we become the majority, all that means is that it's more black people than y'all. Okay, so if it becomes more black people than y'all, that still don't change all the fucking wealth and the power y'all motherfuckers that accumulated over the last 1,000
Exactly.
years, nigga. It's not gonna disappear. It's still gonna be there.
Exactly.
Y'all still gonna run shit. Y'all act like the
And
wealth ain't gonna
what they
transfer.
doing right now, but what they doing right now, procreating with blacks.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? You got a lot of these white motherfuckers out here want to procreate with blacks, but don't want to deal with the black issues and problems and shit. I got a problem with that.
Yeah, it go hand in hand, motherfucker. You want to be with a white man, or be with a black woman, black man, vice versa, whatever the case is. You got to handle everything that come with that.
My
Yeah,
thing is, he doing that shit, and then he turn around and say, "I got black kids. My kid,
which make
I got
yeah.
black kids. My kids are black." I want to see another interview with Kanye West. And then you know what? I want to know whatever happened with that brunch he had with all of those high powered black networks.
Mm.
He was supposed to have, you ain't never see that?
I don't know
He
about
had a
that.
whole brunch, a whole presentation brunch where he had all the high powered black network people like Essence, BET, you know what I'm saying? You think of it, black owned network, they was there.
Really?
And
When was this?
this was this was earlier this year.
Mm.
He gathered all them together because he called himself trying to do like an all black thing. You know what I'm saying? Where he was gonna be working with all black producers, all black media people. You know what I'm saying? All black magazine editors. Like he was on some shit. I'm like,
Right.
oh yeah, this nigga on to something. And it never happened. He seemed like he just wanted them niggas where he be wanting to just say whatever when he feeling good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And then most of it too. It's definitely he trolling. But even with the trolling, a lot of people do that. I ain't even mad at the trolling, but I hate you do it, and you do it at the expense of us every single time. Every time you troll and do some bullshit like that, because obviously, nigga, art or whatever, however you want to explain this shit, you knew when y'all dropped that picture that everybody was gonna have something to say. So you fucking trolling, and every time you do this, it's like a smack in the face to your black people. And at
Mm-hmm.
this point, like I feel what you saying. At this point, it's like the state of black people and all the shit that's going on, every black person that's in power and got money and got access and connections, y'all need to be for us. We ain't got time to support nobody else. Y'all motherfuckers
Mm-hmm.
need to be for us. Like you talking about white lives matter. Yes, all lives matter. But like you said, white people been winning, gonna continue to win forever. Nigga, it's a race. They in first place. Our
Mm-hmm.
black ass, we number 20 in the back, nigga. We trying to
Mm-hmm.
catch up, shoes tearing up and shit. And them motherfuckers first place, nigga. Everything's fine. If you're not gonna use your power and your access and your voice and your influence to move us forward, it do get to that point like fuck you. Yeah, cuz
Yeah.
yeah, why do you and so I've had this conversation with a lot of people, throw this in here. So, like I said, the white validation part. A lot of us kind of start off like that. Um I used to, you know how when I'd been around white people, black people, all that shit. But you see, for example, you got black people, you got niggas, and you got niggerish ass black people. You know what I'm saying? We all come in
Yeah.
different combinations.
Yeah.
A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times the stereotypes of us are the main ones that's like pushed out there to the culture. So a lot of times white folks think that all of us are like that. So when I've been in rooms with these white folks, since I was younger up until now, or been around them, and they see, oh, okay, I speak like this, I talk like this. Oh, I'm holding a conversation. I'm speaking to you on your same level, nigga. We matching wits for wits, intelligence for intelligence, and you see they whole
They
vibe
hold the
change,
vibe change, even they face, like
everything, they
you know,
body language.
they never had that. They never know how to hide their emotions
They
or
no,
just demeanor or nothing. Like you know what I'm saying.
yes,
It's not hard to speak white
yes,
to understand white people's body language because they so obvious with everything. So yeah,
yes.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, because they have that. You see it in their eyes. They have that moment, like, "Oh, so you're not just a nigger. Look at you." Yeah,
Yeah,
they.
yep, yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
straight up, straight up.
Hmm.
But now I'm to the point where and I did for a minute. I had like a personal thing where I felt that was important because I was like, as a black man representing black people in my culture, I don't want white people to think that we all just ignorant and don't know and ain't smart and don't know how to talk and conversate and carry ourselves and all that stuff. I felt like that was important. Now, I'm not saying that it's not important, but I'm to the point where the white people that really don't like the white people that really don't like black people, it really don't matter about proving nothing to them because you can be poor, rich, access, influential, all those different things.
You're still gonna be looked at as just a nigga.
Exactly. A po nigga, a rich nigga, a doctor nigga, a lawyer nigga, or whatever.
Yep,
So now I have that mentality. Now I don't give a fuck. I don't care about proving nothing because I know what I am and I know my worth
yep,
and everything else. So fuck y'all. That's where
yep.
I'm at now. But yay, it's so sad to see somebody on his level still just so on that he got to have that validation. He feel like he ain't shit if they not giving him the stamp of approval
Mm-hmm.
where you're at the point you don't need them. Like you said, I know motherfuckers with $100,000 that start their own brand and their own product and all that shit. Nigga with $1 billion, you don't need them.
You don't need them.
But
Like,
he
why
yeah,
are you collaborating with these companies? Like, you know, that's a recipe for disaster when you're in business with money hungry, backstabbing ass white companies like that. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? They're gonna find a way to fuck you over every time.
yeah,
Every time.
yeah.
Did you see that clip? He was showing them a porn, some pornography or something, and trying to make a point why he wasn't fucking with them no more.
No, what the fuck?
Yeah,
No.
it was a porn clip he had showed. showed them white folks up there at Adidas, and I guess he didn't know whoever was there. I guess he didn't know that they was recording him or whatever. I don't know, but it was cringy as fuck. It was really, really fucking cringy. It was weird.
Damn.
I'm like, what's wrong with this nigga? What's wrong with him?
And I'm gonna say this too. I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying that mental health is the biggest problem in America. It ain't racism, none of that shit. I feel mental health is the biggest problem in
Mm-hmm.
fucking America. Now, you know, he came out around the time of the Trump shit and was saying he was bipolar and all that stuff. So my thing is, you got all the money, all the access. Are you on medication? Are you seeing a therapist? Because that's my thing. People, I've been, through the whole week, this shit been going on. I've been hearing people like give, kind of speak up for him and give him that pass. Where Kanye is
Yeah.
bipolar, he having a episode right now. That's why he doing all that stuff. And you know what? He might very well be having an episode, and that's why because every day he been doing some shit, talking some shit to everybody. So he
Out
just
here
might.
dating, out here dating Kim K lookalikes and shit. Yeah, that nigga, something wrong with him, dog. Something is wrong with
So
him for real.
so he very well might be having an episode. But my thing is, if you know this is your mental illness, stay on your medication and stay seeing a therapist until you get the tools you need to not be out here just wilding the fuck out. Because you
Mm-hmm.
can't just use that. Because if you're not taking your medication and you're not seeing your therapist, you can't use that as an excuse, because he'll do that shit in another 2 weeks when shit really get worse and come out. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was just having a manic episode, and I was just really, my mind wasn't right. Nigga, take your medication and stay seeing your therapist, because you can't use that as an excuse.
Yeah.
If you're not taking your medication, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, and you do this shit, motherfuckers can still chop your fucking head off because you're not doing what you need to do. It's plenty of people in the hood right now. They can't afford. They bipolar, got all kind of mental issues. They can't afford to go to the goddamn therapist. They can't afford to get the medication, nigga. You got the
Mm-hmm.
access to do all these things. Do what you need to do so your mind is balanced out, and you don't do all these things that is fucking up your legacy at the end of the day. And he
Right.
really needs some, whoever his people is, if he got real people around him, whoever his
He don't.
handlers are. I feel like he just got a whole bunch of
He
yes
got
men
a
around him,
yeah, he got
bro.
a whole bunch of yes men around. That's all he got. They ain't helping him. They enabling this nigga 100%. All they want is money. They're motivated by money. You know what I'm saying? He around a lot of people with no integrity. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about what's going on with him as long as he coughing up that money. That's it. That's all.
Yeah,
And it's sad.
yeah. It is. It
He done
is.
ran all the real ones away though. You know what I'm saying? He the type of nigga that run away all the real ones, just like he gonna tell Sway in that old interview, you ain't got all the answers, Sway. Sway did have the answers. He
Yeah.
had the answers, nigga. You
Yes, he
you don't think
did.
you just cause you making money, you don't know everything, bro. And he the type of nigga that won't take heed or take somebody's advice or listen to what somebody is saying because I'm Kanye West. I got a lot of money. I'm a motherfucking boss. Blah 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 blah. Do you know who I am? I'm
Yeah.
the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like bring it down, nigga. Like there's nothing down to earth about this nigga at all, dude.
No.
Nothing.
No. At all. And I'm tired of him using like the shit he do like this, trying to use it as, oh well, it's art and y'all just don't understand. And my thing with that is, even people that are deep and always have do things and always have a deeper artistic meaning and all that stuff, you still have to look at the symbolism in things. You know what I mean? That's just like me tomorrow. If I come out with some new a new clothing line or a hoodie or something, and the hoodie is a straight like a look like a white sheet with the holes in it, and I'm like, oh no, y'all just don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to
Right. You know what I'm
explain,
saying?
it's really, I know what it looked like, but really it's blah, 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 blah. Y'all will be
Right.
like, okay, nigga, fuck your art, because at the end of the day, the symbolism, the average person, that's what you got to think about. The average person that sees that, what that represents when you see that white sheet with the holes in it. Traditionally what that means.
Yeah.
That means that's some fucked up shit for black people. It's some killing of black people and all that. And basically that's the same message you sent with that shirt. Fuck all the art and the deeper meaning shit that you have behind it. When we see that, your fans, your people that you supposed to be for, when we initially see that, what that symbolizes and what that means, it's a slap in the fucking face to your
Yeah.
people, nigga.
Big
So fuck
slap,
all that
big
extra
fuck
shit.
you. A big
Yeah.
fuck you to the face, for real, for real. You know, but yeah, man. I ain't got nothing else to say about that nigga. I really
Yeah,
don't.
man.
He out of there. Like that nigga out of there.
Yeah.
I'm done with
Yeah.
Kanye West.
I feel you. I feel you. Um, so yeah, man, let's I ain't got shit else to say either. It ain't nothing else to really be said. Just get some help, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. Get some help, get your mind right. Cause your kids, like you said, your black kids, you talking about, they watching too. They watching as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought this was really dope. I had never heard about it. So it's called it's a shop. Okay. It's been open, ain't been open too long. And it's called like coffee, hip hop, and mental health. That's like the name of the shop. So the whole thing that they have going on, like you walk in, nice little vibe in there, nice little trendy coffee spot kind of place. They stay playing hip hop, first of all. It's all hip hop in there. Now they have kind of like a proud to pay business model. So they
Mm-hmm.
sell like the higher end coffee, like some Starbucks type shit, but you can pick your own price. If you want to pay $1, if you want to pay $20. And they said they kind of got like a proud to pay nonprofit kind of model, because they said what they're trying to do is be able to pay, I forgot the exact number. I don't know if he said 250, or I don't know if he said 250,000. That's a lot, but he said, the guy that runs it said he's trying to basically raise this money so the people, black people in the community that can't afford therapy and really need the help and all that shit, can get it. So I just think that's a
Yeah,
beautiful thing.
that's dope.
Yeah, yeah. We to that point now where uh, the conversation of mental health is not really like a taboo thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? Especially
Right.
like with black people. It's starting to get to that point the last couple years, which I like to see, because the black people model. Before then, anything that's going on in your life, pray it away, baby. It's gonna be all right. Just
Mm-hmm.
just pray on it and it's gonna be all right. Not saying that prayer does help. You know what I'm saying? I pray every day. Prayer does help. But I look at it like this: when it comes to mental health, just like if your arm broke, or you got heart issues, or you got whatever kind of health issues you got, you're not just gonna sit there and pray on it and hope it go away and hope God come down and just heal you. You're gonna take your ass to the doctor. You're gonna get checkup. You're gonna have surgeries. You're gonna do whatever you need to do with the medical field in order to correct that issue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I look at it the same way with mental health, with these psychiatrists and therapists. They're the doctors for your mind. If you got some shit that's fucked up, some hard times you're going through, some issues you need to be worked out, yes, go talk. It don't mean you crazy. It don't mean you off. It don't mean none of that. It mean life is hard than a motherfucker, and everybody needs help in this bitch. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? That's how I look at it. Just like how God bless certain people with the mind and the skill to be a doctor and heal and do surgery on you and all that stuff, he blessed these people as well to be able to have the power and the tools to give you, to help you be better in life, man. Because yeah, mental health is a motherfucker. It's a whole bunch of off ass people that if they would have got help at a certain time or currently got help, their life would be better, their interaction with people would be better, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
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 Yeah, for sure. So I was it was cool to see this. I'm trying to see so if y'all in Chicago, check it out. It is like I said, coffee, hip hop, and mental health. It's in Lakeview, in the Lakeview area. The founder is Christopher Lamarck. So shouts out to him, man. You doing
Yeah,
something
man.
big.
Yeah, that's definitely major.
Yeah.
I'm all for mental health. You know what I'm saying? I go to therapy. I got a spiritual black therapist. You know what
Nice.
I'm saying? A brother. And he understands from a black man's perspective and point of view right offhand.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So it
Dope.
ain't one of those, oh, maybe this and maybe that. Like he get down to the nitty gritty. You know what I'm saying? So black men, black women, go, go. You know what I'm saying? It's you got some black folks be like, I don't want nobody in my business. I don't want
Yes.
nobody in my business. What them white folks gonna do for me? Them white folks they ain't finna do shit but
Ooh,
try to write me a
shit.
prescription for some shit and blah 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 blah. Like, no, man, you got to get out of that mentality. You know what I'm saying? We've been taught to be the black community is the most um is the main would be I would say would be the main race that's entertained by bullshit, that's really desensitized to stuff. Something serious could happen to somebody and they gonna find time to try to make a joke out of a serious situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't take nothing serious. It's like fuck your feelings, fuck your life, for real.
Yeah.
When you have other races and other people that have a lot more compassion than we do. You know what I'm saying? We talking about cops killing us, but shit, we still killing each other too. You know,
Crazy. Crazy.
it's I don't know, that shit crazy as hell, but mental health is definitely something that everybody should attend to. You know, you can't talk to your friends. Your friends ain't gonna always give you the advice that you looking for. You know what I mean? You can't confide in somebody, and 9 times out of 10 they going to tell such and such about what the fuck they just heard. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
At least when you talk to a therapist, everything in that room is confidential and it ain't leaving out nowhere.
Exactly. And like I said, they went to school, they've been trained, they've studied the
Yeah.
mind. They know how the mind works. Why you do these kind of things. How come when you do this or see this, this triggers you or whatever. They've studied the mind. You know what I'm saying? Just
Hmm.
like the doctor then studied the body, these people then studied the mind. So they can definitely help you and give you tools to, man, like I said, you can have a better life. It's some people that are shut down because of mental health. They can't
Hmm.
even live their best life because of that. So yeah, it's huge, man. It's huge. Yeah, man. So I seen this. I'm just like, and okay, so Nicki Minaj, no, well, I guess it is be a little disrespect. But anyway, I fuck with Nicki Minaj. You've done what you've done. You've made a lot of money, you've been impactful, you are talented, you are a rapper, but a class, bruh. So UC Berkeley in spring 2023, they're gonna bring to the curriculum a Nicki Minaj course.
To teach them how to be what? A fucking barb? To teach them how to be what? Fucking mentally
Ooh,
unstable
this
fucking barbs? I don't
this
get it, bro.
nigga
Like,
said a
why?
bar.
like what do she need to what are you teaching people? She don't even like
I
motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? She hate on people. She don't really congratulate artists like that. She don't pay homage to nobody. She don't even like when somebody come out with something better than her. What are you finna teach them? What they gonna learn about your life? Like how dusty you was back in the day, and then what you gonna what blueprint are you finna give these
I j-
people?
I just don't like when I seen this shit. I'm like, it makes no sense. You're not like a, like a now if it was a KRS-One or Nas or somebody that then brought knowledge and value their whole career, I'm
Right.
like, okay, I get it. But Nicki Minaj, just keeping it real, your whole career then been like you said, the barb shit, the sex shit. I'm the sexiest bitch. I'm fucking sucking. I'm getting money. Like you ain't brought nothing of
Baddest bitch.
value and substance with your music. You just haven't. Like what the fuck?
Fucking I mean, what you gonna teach them what good doctor to go to get their ass done? What are you finna teach? I
Like
gotta know. Like what the
so
boy?
let me see what this shit say. So it says, okay, a professor at UC Berkeley announced on Twitter that she's teaching a course dubbed Nicki Minaj, the Black Barbie Femc and Hip Hop Feminisms beginning in spring 2023. And the school verified that the shit ain't no cap. Then it says the professor said this class is interested in thinking critically about you and your productions with in the context of a broader historical social structure and hip hop feminisms. The news has already reached the Bees in the Trap rapper who replied to a tweet about the news saying, I love to stop by. So you're using, okay, she began acknowledging all the people who inspire me, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you're gonna basically use Nicki Minaj as a subject as far as representing. That's what I'm reading. The feminism in hip hop and black MCs. Like once again, that didn't make it no clear. Honestly, that didn't make it no better. That makes no fucking sense. If you're gonna do that, how come it ain't a Queen Latifah, a Rhapsody, somebody that
That's
has
what I'm saying.
preach black power and black unity and strong black women and had that kind of vibe. She has not represented that, not a day in her music career. Why is she picked for that? That makes no fucking sense. Like I don't get it at all. I'm sorry.
You know,
What the fuck?
and this is what their parents are paying for.
Crazy.
This is what the
Crazy.
college students' parents are paying for a fucking Nicki Minaj to come and teach them about what?
Yeah.
About what? Because what you just said it was nothing. So she going
Yeah.
to she going to go teach them about nothing. And I can bet you any money somebody's gonna write up that thesis for her. She's not doing none of that shit. She
Yeah.
gonna probably have a one of them, intercom things in her ear, and they're gonna be reading the shit out to her, and she gonna be talking out the
Well,
presentation.
no,
I've
no.
never seen her to do no presentation for nothing.
So no, that's the thing. No, she's Nicki Minaj is not teaching the class. That's that yeah, I don't know, that would almost be even better. But to me, she's not teaching the class. This professor got it approved by UC Berkeley that I want to create this course around Nicki Minaj and tie it in to the feminism and the femc in hip hop. So that's what she's not going to physically teach the class, but the teacher picked her to create a whole curriculum around her. That's
So is
fucking
the so is this professor a woman, right?
yeah. Yeah.
Man, they should have fired her. And whoever approved that shit,
Yeah.
She had to suck their dick to get it approved. I'm sorry, because anybody in a right motherfucking mind knows, like hell no, all this
Yes.
money these parents is paying for these kids to have the right proper education, and you want to bring this stupid shit in?
Yeah. I mean, it makes no sense at all. I mean, like when I seen it, I just thought it was, some cap bullshit. But yeah, that's what it is.
That shit
So
ill.
yeah, I don't understand that shit at all. Shouts out to Joey Badass, man. If y'all ain't heard his new
Yeah,
album, check that out. Joey Badass is on his grown man shit.
that
He's on
kid
his
well
real hip hop
seasoned.
shit.
He is well seasoned. And you know
Yeah.
what? Um, I like the message he put out on stage. You know what I'm saying? But it
Hmm.
was the fact that how quiet them black motherfuckers was in the crowd. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't. It was like they couldn't grasp this real shit that he was really bringing to them. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as that FREE fuck nigga free ass bitch came out, nigga, that they went crazy. They went
Crazy.
wild. Okay, they
Oh
went
my
fucking wild.
God.
But that's the reality that we live in. People don't like hearing that real shit. Something like food for thought, something that's gonna feed your mind. You know what I'm saying? Make you think about or whatever. Like it's everything is low vibrational with black people. BET is shitty. I don't even support BET. I ain't watched BET in years. I just been looking at the clips. They BET don't get none of my views.
No,
So they
no.
watered down in the motherfucker.
Yeah. And that's sad as fuck too, because at the end of the day, the only channel in the history that's quote unquote created for black folks, that's where we're at with it.
Now it's in the hands of white folks, and they got a black woman to be the face of it. So now white
Exactly.
folks done took over, and they got a motherfucker tap dancing for their ass. Now, ha ha, to the
Yeah.
black community.
You
Stupid
can't
ass.
tell me a channel supposedly supposed to be black entertainment for black people, y'all ain't gonna have nothing of value on there. Even back in the day, remember they had like the teen summit shit where it was,
Mm-hmm.
they had the kids like a open town hall kind of thing, could discuss their issues, and they had people
Mm-hmm.
come in trying to give them some game. Ain't nothing like that. It's just like,
None of that.
here, I'm gonna give you this fuck shit because y'all niggas love this ratchet entertainment fuck shit. That's all you need. It's just,
The fact that Carisha won an award and she only
bruh.
had 5 episodes, while the
Yeah,
other podcasts, they don't put in a whole lot of work. You know what I'm saying? They don't have some good people on their stuff.
yeah,
You can't tell me, man. It did she work? Is Revolt, because I think that's Diddy Network, ain't it?
yeah,
Revolt. Man,
yeah.
she eating Diddy's ass. Anybody
Literally.
Diddy paid that off. She eating Diddy's ass, man. Let's keep it a
Literally.
buck.
Well, they fucking, yeah, literally. She's
Yeah,
probably eating his
she's
ass.
probably
Shit.
eating Diddy's ass. 100%, nigga. I ain't putting it past it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely
She
been
didn't
saying
deserve that
that.
shit.
The simple fact, yeah, every and it's unanimous. Like everybody has said that. The simple fact that she was even nominated. The simple fact that, okay, even if you think her podcast is great, the simple fact that it's only like 5 fucking episodes, that shouldn't even put you in the runnings. Like these niggas got 180 fucking episodes and this
You
bitch
know
got
what I'm
5.
saying? She
Like,
got 5, and that's
yeah,
what I'm tripping on. Cause it's like these industry bras, man. It's like they don't have to work hard for shit. It's like they just give it to them. Like, no, fuck that. Like that's not fair. That ain't fair, man. That ain't
no,
fair. But as long as they got a mouth and pussy in an asshole, you know what I'm saying? These niggas gonna go. And a lot
yeah.
of times they be sucking their way to success any fucking way.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Shit, since way back, and that'll never change. That'll definitely never change. But
We need more Rhapsodies. We need more Queen Latifahs, though. You know, we need that UNITY. You know, Rhapsody. She wasn't even at the awards. Like she didn't get no invite or nothing. Like they downplay her so much, and she
so
rap
much,
better than all them bitches.
all of them. She rap better than all women and half of these most of these niggas as well. Yeah.
Yeah, she be spitting like a motherfucker. I don't understand it, bro. I don't
Yeah.
understand it. Like, why is this being allowed? Why ain't nobody saying nothing?
Well,
It's like
this
an
is
ongoing cycle with them.
this is this particular situation. It's you can't tell me no different. This is all Diddy. Diddy made that happen. Diddy made sure she was tied to win. Diddy made
He sure
sure
did.
that she was in that category. Like I said, that's his little friend right now that he's smashing or whatever. That's his doing. Because outside
You
of
can
that,
have
it's
whatever
no
you
way.
like, old
Yeah,
sugar daddy ass nigga.
right. All that
You
nigga
know,
had to do,
yeah.
make a call, and yeah, hey, make sure, yeah, she in there,
How much is gonna cost for her to win the award type shit? You can't tell me. Then they go say in the interview, I can't help because I'm a winner.
Yeah,
Shut up.
yeah.
Shut up, Diddy.
And even
He make bad music too. Shit, he got some jams. They be jamming, but I mean he ain't never been no good rapper. That nigga dancing, hopping around all the goddamn time and shit. Eh, 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 eh. Him and
hell
Mason
no.
to it.
Yeah, I don't understand that, like, because at this point, all of that shit that they talking about, nigga, this is 20, 25 years ago. And, and I'm like, nigga, at the end of the day, just like I will give him that. He said at the end of the day, how much money do y'all think I can have to owe this man? He did only one fucking album
One
25
album.
years ago, nigga. Like, how much money do y'all think I owe him off of one fucking album? And he said that, that second album that he came out with, uh, it wasn't even on
The
Bad Boy.
Welcome back album or some
Yeah,
shit
it
like
wasn't
that.
even
Yeah.
on Bad Boy or none of that shit. But it's just like he said that he gave him in advance because he was supposed to do that second album on Bad Boy, and that never even happened. He didn't even deliver it. So it's just like, yeah, how? Uh,
And
hey,
he owe him $3 million. I hit his pockets. I hit him. I mean, Diddy ain't tripping, obviously, but Mace gonna talk his way into a lawsuit if he don't shut the fuck up.
getting back to Joey Badass. If y'all didn't see the BET Hip Hop Awards, he was there. He performed one of the joints off his new project. It was dope as hell. So in the performance, he had I ain't gonna say dancers on the stage, but he had people on the stage, like 12 people on the stage. They all had on hoodies, and then on the back of the hoodies, it was like a lot of the rappers that's been slain. He just had just ran
Mhm.
their names on there just to kind of show it off, push that point across. So that's what he was basically saying. That was the statement he was trying to make. He basically, same shit I be saying, that hip hop, we gotta hold each other accountable. Black folks, we
For
gotta
real.
hold each other accountable with all this shit. It's just like,
For real.
when it gets to a point where, yes, we know traditionally and historically, yes, the white man has held us down, had his foot on our neck, and created all these systems and fucked up shit and created the situations that we're in. But kind of speak to the therapy thing that we have to break through. And at the end of the day, like you said, Paige, when we killing each other in the hood every motherfucking night, that ain't got shit to do with the white man. That's the action you
Hmm.
take. You killing this nigga over some money, some pussy, some drugs, cause this nigga DM your baby mama, all kind of fucking miscellaneous ass shit
Stupid
that you
dumb
want,
shit.
yeah, that you want to take each other's life over. Motherfuckers like, I always go back to Nipsey, motherfuckers like that, where you see this nigga changed his life. Nipsey was helping y'all. He was helping the community,
Yep.
providing jobs, creating a business there. He's helping gang members. He's helping and doing so much shit. Same with Dolph, giving back to the community, helping motherfuckers, doing all this shit. Why you want to kill? That's how sick and fucked up it is for a lot of us. You want to kill the motherfuckers that's actually helping your mama and community and your kids and everything. You want to kill them. That we got to change that mentality. We definitely,
Like Joey
yeah,
said, try to hug the block, but the block ain't hug us back.
That says it all.
It says it all.
That says
You
it all.
know, don't no nigga want no other don't no nigga want no black man to have anything or do something better than him or progress better than him in life. You know what I mean? You know how you had them hating ass black folk, they just get quiet. They don't even say shit. They just get quiet. Don't even look at you in your eye. Just get quiet and shit. I hate that shit, man. We gotta break that shit, bro. Be happy for niggas. Motherfucker came from the same place you came from, and whatever he did, you can do it too, if not better.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like we gotta, it's a few things gotta change. We gotta, first of all, get back to some unity. I always speak on that because back in the day, 40s, 50s, 60s, when black people really didn't have no rights and the colored water fountains and came and got to sit in the back of the bus, that's when it was super fucked up for black people. But one thing we did have back then was unity. Motherfuckers stuck together,
Yeah,
thugged it out together and all of that. But it's like somewhere along the way, I guess, because the more we got to the point of the illusion that shit ain't as bad as it used to be, and we got a little bit more rights. They just not, it ain't just so visual right in your face now. We got to that point and niggas just got comfortable for whatever reason. But we got to have some unity. That's first and foremost. And then I don't know, man. Motherfuckers just gotta, I don't know. You gotta value, like you said, value life itself. A lot of these motherfuckers don't value life at all. You know what
they
I mean?
don't. They be setting their own fate, creating their own problems. Like nigga, you got money and you still want to hang out in the hood with these low vibrational ass niggas that ain't doing shit but looking at your hands while you counting the money and trying to figure out how they gonna knock your ass off and take
Yeah,
what you got. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? You
yeah.
constantly taking your ass to the hood like, oh yeah, I I don't understand it. If you from the hood, then that's where you from. But you ain't gotta go there for validation, and that's why I feel like they going there to get validated by niggas that ain't doing shit. What the
Oh,
fuck I look like? If I'm at a certain level, what the fuck do I look like going back to where I came from? You know what I'm saying? I'm striving to get out this motherfucker, and I'm coming back. Ain't shit
exactly,
here.
exactly. Yeah,
Niggas like Kodak Black hanging out in abandoned old toe down fucked up ass projects. They don't toe down. Well, they done sold old block. So
mm-hmm.
whoever live in that old block, they gonna take their asses to Indiana.
Yep. I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna bring their problems to Indiana. You know them niggas hanging out in old block, all these different hoods and shit for what? For what? For a nigga to kill you? You know what I'm saying? They get too comfortable. You think because you around all these dudes that still nothing can happen to you. It been on plenty of occasions where these rappers done been with their so-called friends and homies and shit, and they still end up getting caught in the crossfire, but ain't shit happen to nobody else.
Yeah,
You
100%.
know? So man, fuck all that shit. When you get money, niggas, stay out the way. Fuck what you going back over there for? They ain't it did what they like to say. Oh, you ain't no real nigga. You don't fuck with nobody, and you think you this, you think you better than man. Fuck you. How about that? Fuck you, nigga. Go get you some.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit,
And,
nigga, I'm finna go be chilling in this high rise, nigga, in the motherfucker downtown with a baddie or some shit. That's what I'm finna do, nigga. I don't know what you about to do. You can sit your ass on them stairs and walk up and down the sidewalk on the block all goddamn day and be complaining about how it ain't shit to do. That's your life, nigga. That ain't my life.
exactly. Yeah, but that's exactly what it is, man. They just they looking for the validation. I gotta go back to prove I'm still real, I'm still hard, I'm still hood. All that shit we got in our heads. It's, you ain't got to prove shit to
Not a
nobody.
goddamn thing.
All the youngins listening, all the rappers listening. If you're in the hood, if you in the trap, it's just that the goal is to always get out and elevate. That's always the motherfucking goal, to get out and elevate. You want to go back sometime because maybe you got the money and you want to show it off to the hood. Like, nigga, look, I did make it. Look at my lamb. Look at my money. Look at my this. Look at my
Mm-hmm.
that. But doing that, you think everybody gonna applaud and appreciate that shit. But at the end of the day, don't forget about the hood. Right before you left, it was full of wolves and killers, wasn't it? So it's
Right.
still full of wolves and killers, and you out there dangling fresh meat in front of their ass, nigga. Look at all this
Yeah.
fresh meat I got to all these
Look what I
wolves.
got.
And you
Yeah.
think, yeah, what a wolf gonna do with the fresh meat, nigga?
Cause
Shit.
that's all they do. They come
Yeah,
back and they be on some "look what I got" type shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
and niggas ain't all these niggas ain't finna congratulate you because you got that shit. They gonna rob your stupid ass. They gonna knock you off.
exactly.
How many times? How many rappers is it gonna take for these niggas to understand, bro? Chief Keef, he did it smart. He ain't take his ass back to Chicago. He like, fuck what the fuck, nigga. I ain't going back to Chicago, nigga. I'm chilling in California, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm good
Exactly.
over here. You know
Yeah.
what the fuck I'm going back for? Shit, I ain't doing no shows. What I need to come back for? You ain't see that nigga hanging out on old block like that with all them niggas and shit. You ain't see none of that shit.
No. And he literally said it. Like, that's why I did move. Cause if I didn't move, I know I would have got killed. He literally said that shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Man.
we gotta, yeah, man. It's a lot we gotta change and a lot we gotta do as a people and really work on, man. It's just, yeah, it should be crazy. So yeah, y'all, it's been another edition of Quest Convo, the trending talk edition. We had to talk about this week, man. It's been a lot going on. We had to get all this shit off our chest, give our opinions, talk our shit. It's always a pleasure to have Last Page around. Y'all will be seeing him definitely a lot more. That's my guy right there, Page. And what I like about Page is a real nigga. He's gonna always speak the truth, and he ain't never gonna bite his tongue for none of y'all motherfuckers.
No, hell the fuck no.
Yeah,
Hell the fuck no.
yeah, and I love that shit, man. So yeah, so y'all check us out, man. Quest Convo. Do not forget every Friday at 11 a.m. we drop brand new episodes. You can watch us on YouTube at Culture 73 TV. You can watch us on culture73.com, the hip hop network. And if you can't watch us, pop in them AirPods, headphones, or whatever. You can check us out on all the podcast networks on Apple, Spotify, Google, Amazon, all that shit. Check us out at Quest Convo. So we appreciate the love, man. We're going to keep this shit going. But you have been watching Quest Convo, where we talk the culture because we are the culture.